Hey everybody, this is Pop That Corn 14 here, representing LSS levels. Today we're going to be tackling 3 different levels, so we're going to start with this one right here, and then after that we'll do this, and then after that we'll do this one, which is going to be the main showcase of today's video. So before we get into all of that, and before we get into this, real quickly I just want to point out something. So you guys might have noticed that I've been doing more commentary videos for the past month or so for Fridays, which I will try to do if I can fit the time in. With work, I'm not always going to be able to fit as much as I'm able to in. Like, I can't do this every day, obviously. So that's not the point. Anyway, point is, so I know a lot of you guys are wondering, oh, when am I going to showcase the main level of the video, right? Because there's many videos I've been doing lately where I do one level and then I go to the next one, or I do two and then I go to the next, right? So I do apologize if that's confusing to anybody, so we're just going to clear this up real quickly. If you are curious to know what level is being played, especially the main level that's being showcased, I will be putting timestamps into the descriptions, and I'll also be sure I credit everybody and everything that is conspired around each and everything. So for the sake of brevity, it really helps for me to be able to combine all these levels in one video, because I don't want to upload like crazy. It takes a lot of work and effort. Being able to combine levels is just easy. That way I can showcase multiple levels at once, and that way I can provide my thoughts. So I will be providing my thoughts. I'll be commentating, I'll be just reviewing, just kind of highlighting things. So anyway, with that all out of the way, let's go ahead and we're gonna see what this level is about. It's called Industrial Climb. It says final, so it's probably they probably have beta versions or something like that. This is by the LumiPlayer. LumiPlayer actually reached out to LSS levels. They sent a comment and basically said, "Hey, do you think you could tackle this level?" So I reached out and I just said, "Yeah, sure." Anyway, so the description reads, so remember that level I made called Industrial Climb that was never completed? Well, here it is, completed. It is short and relatively difficult. His story is that basically Mario forgot his orb in an industry that he visited. I don't know why he would carry an orb in his pocket in his first place, and now he'll have to climb all the way up just to get the orb. So this was probably going to be the last commentary video I do for SMC before we move on to Snapshot 29. So I kind of just want to show off the title screen again real quickly. Just, I kind of figured since we'll be moving on to the next snapshot. So if you guys have not seen that, you can check out our developer stream. Kind of highlights a lot of stuff. Some stuff did not actually get shown off. Like, for instance, there are going to be Smash Snow Peeps. That's one that I can think of. And there's also an Easter egg title screen. So if you get that, you get that, and you'll see it. I'm pretty sure it's the same chances of this. Anyway, so got Industrial Climb. Oh yeah, and guys, another thing, I kind of mentioned kind of the way I worded some things with the LumiPlayer showcasing this level in the comment section, right? So I kind of want to clear the air in case anybody doesn't really know. LSS Levels, I don't own that channel if anybody does not know. That is owned by the LSS admin team. The Dutchman actually created that channel. I am just a channel manager. I'm not an actual owner, so sometimes if you see I like your post or whatever and you don't see a like or something like that, that's because I don't have that permission as the channel manager. I have to like on my own personal account. It can kind of be a drag sometimes. Anyway, I wonder how I don't take damage from enemies. Am I special? Do I have superpowers? I have no idea. I really don't like the contrast of this background, by the way, Lumi. This is not really that good in my opinion. It's just, I think without the pipes this would play a lot better. See, I thought that was a pipe, right? And this background is really throwing me off. I just these pipes are kind of ruining it for me, if I'm being honest. But yeah, guys, just kind of little backstory on the LSS levels thing, if anybody actually really cares. I'm sure most people probably don't. Hi, I'm Daisy Toad. Yeah, so I'm the one who reached out to Dutchman and LB about the idea, and of course they both accepted it. I wasn't really sure how to tackle it at the time. It took me about a month before I actually got this channel started, right? So it took me some time to figure the leg room and everything. So okay, we got a checkpoint here. But yeah, another thing I should probably say too is that no one else helps me with this channel at the moment. It's all me. So I don't even think any of them actually check this channel. I think it's literally only me. I think Dutchman checks from time to time, and I think that's about it. Anyway, I don't know if I want to get those dragon coins. That one, I lost that bomb. I mean, I guess I could go back, but... Okay, see, this is better, Lumi, because you kind of see how the pipes aren't really a hindrance at this point. Like, this is good. Sorry, I know I haven't really been talking about the level that much. See, like, this is looking a lot better. Oh, I guess you can't. Oh, you go up here. These are good challenges, actually. Okay, there's like, I guess that's screen warps then, huh? Yeah, the screen warp is a bit janky. Like, I should have been on that platform still, but it kicked me off. The pacing of the Dragon Coins does feel inconsistent so far. I could be wrong. Maybe there was like a hidden block for whatever I was trying to get there at the beginning. There's that that red switch. Erg. I don't allow these fat, stinky, pesky green dinosaurs in my industry. They keep breaking the pipes. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, yeah, so we can go here and beat the level, but real quickly, I want to try and at least collect what's up here. It's kind of pointless, but we'll still do it anyway. But yeah, this level actually turned out to be shorter than I thought, so I think for the premise you have, it's pretty good, Lumi. Anyway, let me look in the editor real quickly and just check things out. Okay, yeah, so to get this Dragon Coin, you actually have to hit this, which you have to use the Koopa Shell for. I don't really feel like bothering getting these first two Dragon Coins. Really, it's just, I don't really like the contrast here. The pipes just are really confusing, like, to navigate. I mean, I guess if you had them blurrier, it would work, but it just really hinders with the gameplay, because, like, I kept falling down a lot because I thought the pipes in the background were something you could land on, so ultimately, it really brings down the experience here at the beginning, and while this level does feel short, like, it definitely has ideas for what it's worth. Oh yeah, and by the way, unrelated, guys, I don't mean to interrupt again, but another thing I just remembered that did not get revealed in the developer stream, it might have, I don't think it did, is in the editor tools, you can actually swim in liquids now. And then the Smash Bowser shell can break blocks now. I'm pretty sure that's a new mechanic in Snapshot 29. And there's going to be a lot of other QLL features, quality of life, that are going to be implemented. I'm not going to spoil, like, I've spoiled quite a bit so far. The only reason I'm okay with spoiling that is because really the developer stream spoiled a lot, and I don't think Dutchman or LB would really care. Like, think about it, because, like, they were trying to show everything off, and they just forgot a few things. So, again, not big deal. Anyway, back to the level itself. So, visually speaking, it gets a lot better. Like, it's crazy because this first half, I don't really like this first half, but it actually gets a lot better in the second half, visually speaking, and, like, gameplay-wise as well. It, like, plays so much better. Gameplay is actually pretty good for this level. Even at the beginning, like, I think even if you took this background off with the pipes, I think this would play pretty well. Like, it gets so much better here in the second half because, like, it has a more cohesive design, like with the sewer pipes, and then you have, like, it designs it more around the platforms. You got more amps, and then I do like what you did with the Dragon Coins as well. Yeah, overall, I would probably rate this one. I think I will rate this a 3 out of 5, just mainly because of the ending. The ending's pretty good. I definitely like the approach with the design. It's pretty lacking, like, with its length. I definitely feel like it could be longer for its ideas. I do feel like it could explore its ideas more. The beginning has really bad contrast with the pipes. I definitely think the pipe background could be removed. I definitely think there could be a stronger focus at the beginning at just making sure everything's more clear, straightforward, and yeah, that's really it, Lumi. Up next, we have Shiverburn Palace, which is a level by, I think you say it as Add-on 1003. I'm going to say Add-on. Anyway, after a long traveling, Mario finally reaches Bowser's castle where he can take the battle into his own hands. But Bowser has broken the way physics work and made a shivering, burning experience for Mario. Yeah, it just says the same thing here. Oh, we got the mix! We got the freeze flame! Every time I see this, I think of newer Super Mario Bros. Or like the, those two galaxies from Super Mario Galaxy where it's like the freeze flame. I think that's the name of it, I forget. Can I jump on this? No. They got the Mario Kart music and playing in the background. I think it's Sherbert Land? I forget the exact name. It's pretty good, actually. Ooh, that got me. That also got me. Also, that's the... I noticed he's using the water tile in for the castle tile in. It's an interesting combination, actually. And then he has, like, I think that's the water background. There's a Super Mario World level that I know that does that. I'm pretty sure it's, like, the only Super Mario World level that does that in the game. Like, I'm pretty sure there's only one level. Gameplay feels kind of tight here. Oh, that's ice. I didn't see that. In terms of design, I think it's alright, but I definitely feel like... I don't know. I just... Like, it's good, but it just kind of feels out of place, like, in the way it's handled here. I think if you made the design more fit into the environment that you have here, I think this design could work better. That's kind of just what I think, personally. Because I'm not really getting a freezy vibe here. I'm getting a watery vibe. Also, this gameplay is really tight when you go up there. The gameplay doesn't really feel as tight down here, too. So, yeah, they're definitely... I definitely feel like this level could have better consistency. Not just, like, with its design, but also gameplay. Because, like, you have really tight areas up there, which... I don't know. I don't feel like the difficulty is scaled properly here, right? That's just kind of what I think. I do, like, don't... Okay, that's... Not necessarily blind. I kind of just rushed that. That's my fault. Yeah, like, it's not necessarily what... Like, the approaches you have aren't, like, necessarily bad or anything. It's just... Wait, what was... Hold on, hold on. I need to see what's back there. So we got the King DDD music. I want to see what's here. Like, I saw this and it's like two... Okay, it's just for a 3-up. That's kind of pointless because there's no lives in this level, but... I don't know. I think maybe you could have given, like, a power-up there, because, like, you're fighting Bowser here, right? Like, wouldn't that be helpful? Like, especially, like, okay, like, not just there, but, like, right next to, like, the door you're going into. Like, you're really making me play a Bowser without any, like, power-ups? I mean, okay, yeah, you do give shells, that's good, but there's not really much going on here. You're just... How many times you hit him? Like, 3 or something? That's more than 3. That's... Also, that's a cutoff right there. Like, you can kind of see that with his, flaming, what is it, hammer or whatever? Is that 4 hits? Interesting. Okay, and then I guess it ends here? Oh, it just spits it at you. That's funny, that's funny. Yeah, kind of similar to the last level I played. I think this is also deserving of a 3 out of 5. It doesn't really feel like it expands upon its exploration, like in terms of like the design and gameplay. It definitely doesn't feel consistent all around, what I notice. Like, you have sections down here which play pretty nicely, but like, and they don't feel really tight at all. But then you have sections up here that are like close to the what is that? The cryo? Yeah, what do you call that again? The cryo? Yeah, cryo. I thought there was more to it for a second. I should know that. I shouldn't have that because I think I put that in the sprite repository. Cryo lava, I guess you can call that, right? Anyway, so it's pretty good, I think, like, for the ideas it does present, right? So, like, don't get me wrong, I definitely like these ideas. Like, I can tell you're kind of going for, like, an icy, fiery theme that's mixed up. I don't really feel like you explored upon this idea that much. I don't really think you dug too deep with it, and that's, like, a problem I have with this level. It's like, when you actually introduce your ideas, they feel a bit sporadic. They feel out of place, like, with the corresponding environment. Like, it's not a wrong approach to have, like, to design the way you did, but I just don't think... I don't think it's designed... Like, I think it could be designed better. It's just kind of what I think. But I definitely like some of the challenges, and I definitely like the Dragon Coins. Really, the gameplay, I think, could be more consistent. I think this would have been better to have a power-up. Yeah, another thing, too, I don't like the boss fight and how it ends. So... There's hardly any build up to it, and there's no, like, power-up you give here. Like, if you die, so, like, this doesn't give you a mushroom, right? So, yeah, consistency, even with the power-ups, is something that this level struggles with, especially in the ending. I really feel like you should have given, like, a mushroom or something here at the ending. And the fact that you have to make us fight Bowser, what, like, how many times you hit him? Like, 4? I think it's, like, 3 or 4 times. Actually, I think Bowser's in this map somewhere, is he not? but it feels flat. There's not really that much going on, if I'm being honest. It's just I definitely feel like you could do more with the idea, like fighting Bowser, like because. And even this design too, I definitely feel like it's just so lacking. Like, what is this supposed to be like? You're inside the castle, but like you see the outside, like through windows or something. I don't really know. Wait, what is this ending? I actually didn't see this ending. I guess, I don't know. I don't know if you can get to that. But yeah, add-on, that's just kind of my thoughts about this level. Really, I just think you need to be more consistent with your ideas here. That's really the big takeaway. But still, it's definitely a solid premise, regardless, nonetheless. I accidentally ended the recording. That's great. Well, that means I gotta do some video editing. For some reason, when I do video edits on the LSS levels, it always makes the video 1080p, not 1080p 60. I don't know how to avoid that. If anybody does know, I'd definitely love to know. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so we got Curse Castle Stage 3. This is going to be the main showcase, and I can't believe it's already 16 minutes. We're 16 minutes in the video, and we're now showcasing this level. Alright, this is the third stage of the Curse Castle level. If you haven't played Phase 1 or 2, I recommend you do so. Level actions, tracks, and intense boss fights are integrated with a dark and bloody theme. The level is entirely mine, and there is no inspiration whatsoever. And then, if you want to read the rest of that, you can. You are more than welcome to. Wait, we read that already, right? Okay, yeah, it's literally just the same description. You just put it in his LSS level description. Anyway, so... Oh, this is cool. Wait, can you go back here? No, you can't go back here. This is from stage 2. This is really cool. It's like to be or not compete previously on stage 2. That's kind of how I see it. And then it's like a little flashback here. But the last time we played stage 2, we went through this door and then it just said to be continued. That's kind of like what the theme was here, right? But what I really like about these levels in particular is just how ominous it feels, and definitely the atmosphere. I think the atmosphere is like a really big factor into like add into the immersion here. Also, does that say anything? Or is that just random? Okay, it says obey. The spikes could probably use better. Oh, we got King Boo. I said contrast, by the way, if you're curious. Better contrast. Though I think they do have light, so I guess they do stand out a little better. We got King Boo chasing us. Hey, you stole this from me. I was about to say, I didn't get hit there. That says no. Interesting way to fade the light out there. Oh, we gotta hurry. Oh, shoot, we gotta hurry. Actually, wait. Oh my god, I didn't take damage there. How? How? Oh, we got a red area now. Yeah, if you guys are curious, I actually did a King Boo chase sequence in one of my levels. And Abludaros is doing it now. He says, no, my inspiration from my own sake. Nah, you took it from me, dude. No, I'm kidding. I don't really care. It's really cool either way. It's just like, it's cool because you don't really see bosses mixed up that way. Also, this is kind of blind. I can't see. There definitely should be indication on this drop here. Also, I can't see the spikes here. I literally fell in there not seeing them. Could be my fault, but yeah, spikes, Abludaros really need better contrast here. Maybe if you have them, I guess, shine better. I don't know. But yeah, it's not really fair if you put like the darkest spikes in a dark setting because you can't really see that well, right? Anyway, what's down here? Also, I'm pretty sure I can kill these ghosts if I can. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's just a multipass system. So I guess we were just chasing King Boo temporarily. What does that say, obey? Yeah, it says obey. Okay, we got a big thwomp here. So you can see that. That's fine. Oh, this is a cool challenge at least. You gotta be careful because if you spin jump up there, I'll take damage. Or you'll take damage. I say you'll because anybody playing it, right? Hitting him will only make him anger. What, King Boo? Oh, they gave a coin. Interesting. I wanted to kill that Boo. That Boo was kind of in my way. Man, this music. Oh, that dropped out of nowhere. Obey. Also, another attention to detail I really like about Abludaros levels here, especially for this series, is You notice how there's like black circles where those boos come out of? It's like a nice attention to detail, right? Oh no, it's him. Okay, that probably means we don't hit him. It means we probably just run straight and wish for the best, probably. The spikes, Abludaros, what's with these spikes, man? You can't really see them. Come on, man. I don't like the spikes there, man. It's like, again, you have a dark set and then you introduce those spikes there. It's just really hard to see. Although I definitely like the music here. I feel like it fits for the atmosphere, right? I thought he had flames. I guess it was like the other one. This is really cool, actually. I like these boss chase sequences. You're not actually fighting him, which I really like. And, like, that's kind of the thing I feel like you can really make good boss fights out of, especially on LSS or, like, you know, in this game in general, is just making sure you don't just do a standard, like, 3 hits or, like, standard hits or whatever, right? I mean, hits are still good to have in certain circumstances, right? I'm not saying that's a bad thing to have or anything, but I just like the idea of not actually fighting the boss. Like, it's a cool concept, right? And I kind of mentioned in the Constropic video, I was kind of given some like boss fight ideas, but there was actually one boss fight idea I have. It's for a Sky Castle level if I ever finish it. This contrast is probably could be improved. I mean, you can kind of still see it, which I guess it's alright. Is I have a Boom Boom boss fight idea where you don't actually fight Boom Boom. What you really do is you have to, like, it's like a vertical section, like, where you avoid Boom Boom, and then at the end he hits, like, a note block, and then it helps you, like, progress the level or something. It was just an idea I had, but if anybody does want to use it, you can. I mean, if you do take the idea, make sure you credit, obviously. It is my idea, but, I mean, then again, I'm not, like, I mean, I don't know if people have done it before. I don't think I've actually seen anybody do it before. And there's like a lot of level ideas I have in mind, by the way. I'm just like letting you guys know that. Like, there's that Sky Castle level, there's that jungle level. I also want to do a Yumi Nikki style level. I mentioned that in the last Abludaros video, but like that would go so hard. Like, it'd be sick, and there's like so much you can do with it, right? And then I have like a Boom Boom and Bowser and King Boo choice levels where you get to choose like how to play, like they're like boss fights. Actually, no, we want the Hammer Flower. The Hammer Flower is actually useful against bosses. We'll go with Fire Flower. Oh, this is so cool. I like this. The attention to detail here, like I said, is just immaculate. Like, this looks beautiful, Abludaros. It reminds me of the what was it? The area in towards the Bowser, and like running towards Bowser in the Great Castle or something. It reminds me of how you ended that level off here. Like, this just looks sick. I like this. What is this? Are we going up? Oh no, we gotta fight him now? He took my song! No, it's not my song. It's a remix of the song. I love this. I love this. This is cool. I really like the design here at Abludaros. I'm not sure what I think about the boss fight, but I didn't see the King Boo there. That's unfortunate. This music goes hard. What the heck? I was not expecting that. Though, yeah, I don't like how I can't really see the King Boo, I must admit. I definitely think his visibility could be fixed here, could be probably improved. It's just... what is it, like his invincibility frames or whatever? I think they go on for too long. That's just what I think. You can kind of see him, but, like, again, you have to take this in consideration, right? You have a dark theme here, right? You have a dark set. Like, I can't see King Boo there. Like, I couldn't see him. I legit cannot see him there. You have to take... Abludaros, you have to take in consideration the environment you're using here. if you're going to use a dark set-in, make sure whatever dark enemies or whatever, or dark things you're going to put into your level actually contrast well. This is a problem I'm seeing in this level, not just with the spikes I saw, but also with this boss fight. It is a problem, and it's like... Okay, 3 hits. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. Honestly, this boss fight's acceptable. I'll take it. I'll take it. See, this is an example of a good 3-hit King Boo boss fight, in my opinion. You build up a King Boo, you have him chase the player twice, and then you fight him. This is a good example. There's proper build-up. There's actually a motive to actually fight King Boo. This is great. I like this. Oh, this is the area from the beginning. This is from stage 1. I remember this. It's like we fell into like some area, if I remember correctly. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember this was at the beginning of stage 1. That's a long drop. Hey, Mario. Mario, where did you disappear? We have been waiting for you for 5 minutes. That was for 5 minutes? You're telling me that whole expedition was just only 5 minutes? There's still a lot of work to do. Go to the pipe. Z. What's in here? The end. Maybe. Made by Abludaros. Don't forget to follow. Well, there we have it, guys. So, let me look in the level, and let's just see if I missed anything. Yeah, so I've looked in the editor, and, you know, I can't really see anything that I've missed, really. So, okay, so I definitely... Okay, so let's review this level. So, what I think about this level, what I think the rate it deserves, I think it deserves 4.5 out of 5. 4.5 is the most generous I'll be with this level. So, the only thing that brings my score down for this level is definitely the contrast. Everything else about this level is great. Also, this is a cutoff here, I'm pretty sure. Wait, can you fix that? Hold on. I need to make sure something. Hold on. So, like, you have this right here, right? Is there a way to fix that? Oh, I guess there's not. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that then. That's not a big deal then. But I'm pretty sure there are going to be castle slopes eventually. Like, I'm sure we're going to get these eventually, so we'll probably fix that up. So anyway, this level is really, really good, Abludaros. I really like this. This might be your best level in the series. Like, I mean, visually speaking, I think the second stage is probably the best. Like, especially with that red silhouette, it's just really good there. But this level has a lot of creative ideas. This spike's really hard to see with contrast, by the way. Like, there's a lot of different ideas. It just... Everything makes sense for what is built up. Like, the King Boo is built up properly. The boss fights are done properly. That's, like, something I don't see often. And it's just so nice to see it here. It is really, really nice. And, of course, I brought up my Boom Boom boss fight idea if you guys ever want to use that. Or, like, so, okay. Fun fact, real quickly. Fun fact. So, I feel like this level has inspiration from my Ghostly Gala level, where I had a King Boo chase sequence, and then he uses the how do you say the word, leitmotif of the King Boo boss fight at the end. He uses that similar tune. It's really good here too, I must admit, Abludaros. So, fun fact, during the vertical section, that was actually supposed to be just a platform section. It was like a platform survival section I had in mind for that level. What I actually had in mind was making Mario rise up with King Boo constantly attacking the player. I actually scrapped that idea. I mean, I did do it a little bit towards the end of that level, but the reason why I didn't really go for that approach and instead just went for the standard climb up approach was because I didn't feel like it would, like, I felt like King Boo was pretty blind, like, to the player when you did that. I mean, great. So that's kind of like the reason why I didn't really go for that approach. I'm sure it could work if I wanted it to. But yeah, anyway, that's just... I see inspiration from my level here. That's kind of why I'm just bringing it up. Abludaros, by the way, this is actually incredible. So, gameplay, like I said, is really good. The story is very good. I know you kind of split it up into 3 parts, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is really good for what you have. So really the biggest complaint I have, and I'm still going to say it after this video, your contrast with your spikes needs to be fixed. Also, the King Boo at the end. So I don't think the boss fight itself is bad. I really like the design here. It's really good. I definitely like the blood theme you have going here. Here's a problem I have with this, right? Your invincibility period. This is 15 seconds. That means I have to wait 15 seconds in between each phase just to get a hit off of him. Don't you think that's a bit excessive? Another problem I have with this boss fight is, you know how you have your hit, like, you have like this right here, right? You make him turn completely invisible for that 15 seconds. You can't see him. You have to take into consideration that you're using a dark theme for this level. You're using a dark premise. If you're gonna put dark enemies or dark like king boos in your levels or invisible king boos, you need to take in consideration that it's gonna make it harder to see because of the environment you choose. This is pretty blind. This boss fight, I definitely do like the approach you have here. It ends off pretty well here, but how it plays needs to see some improvement. So yeah, all in all, this is really fantastic level by Abludaros. Abludaros, I cannot thank you enough for showcasing this series for us. I know technically I'm showcasing it on the channel, like and commentating over it, but you were the one who made these levels. You were the one who put all the thoughts and ideas into this, and your work really shows. Your hard work really shows. So guys, this is Cursed Castle. This is a wonderful little series by Abludaros. Mario teleports into some mysterious, creepy world. This is kind of the take on Abludaros' take on the creepiness genre. He excels pretty well at it. I really think the music he incorporates really fits with the design. Oh, that's a cutoff. Actually, it's again not a big deal. Actually, I think that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna like complain or like take off for that. No, actually, no. I think it looks fine. So real quickly, because when I use this tile, I usually like end off like that. I think, yeah, he did end off with. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this level or this series, the real big drawback to it is the contrast with the spikes for sure, and that can hinder with the gameplay, like in certain sections, like especially like that first King Boo chase sequence you have, where it's like dark and it like goes dark for like a second or whatever. And also the second one I think had that issue too, where you were climbing up, like going like right, left, right. Those spikes you couldn't really see them, right? And here these spikes you can't really see that well either. It's just, I think what the best thing you could have done, this is just my opinion. I know the black does look really good. Maybe you could use that. I don't know, but it'd still be hard to see. If you use like yellow spikes or something, don't you think that would fit better? Or like, I don't know, like if you use like, so like your theme is blood here, right? Like what if you use like red spikes or something like that? Because I don't think we have like a red spikes in the game, do we? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, spikes are here, by the way, if you're curious. Yeah, so I'm just saying, if you used any other color besides this color black you have here, okay, you see, look at this, Abludaros. This is such a missed potential you have here for this series. You don't use these spikes. Like, look at this. These are red. Your theme has blood in it. It's red. Red, it makes a good contrast here. These will stand out better. You can see them better. They're easier on the eye. Why don't you just use these red spikes? Like, look at this. This just looks way better. But yeah, like I said, 4.5 out of 5. The boss fight could really use some improvements. I definitely like the way you close it off. I definitely like the challenges. I definitely like the atmosphere. There's just everything I like about this series. But, of course, what I've critiqued about. So, anyway, guys, I think this is a good way to conclude the video. This is a wonderful series, Abludaros, and I will definitely cover more of your levels on the channel if you continue to make more. Anyway, guys, with that said, I will catch you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a good one. Take care, everybody.